way to the ring, being accompanied by Desire. He's a member of Sports Entertainment Extreme and the master of the Spine Buster. This is David Young.
Accompanied by Desire, but that's not his tag partner.
Absolutely not.
And his tag team partner. This is Tracy.
Well, here she is, hot for teacher. Going to have to join up with David Young to take on Kid Cash. Now, there's some heat between her and Kid Cash, that's for sure.
The real heat.
Yes.
Ben Gay heat.
You know he's not forgot that.
You know who you're messing with.
And their opponent. First of all, from Strong Island, New York, this is Trinity. And her tag team partner from Johnson City, Tennessee, weighing at 215 pounds, Kid Cash.
Mike, they're trying to force these two to work again together, and I just don't see it happening. I mean, there is just so much hatred between these two. But if they want to advance and get a shot at the tag team gold, they've got to.
This is part of the mandate from the TNA officials to keep the action in the ring, to restore order here at the TNA Asylum. And as a result, this Asylum Alliance tournament, this is match number 2 of round number 1. We've already seen the very strange team of Ron the Truth Killings and Don Harris advance, and no thanks to Don Harris, by the way. Can you believe that? Everything that Don Harris did, and he ends up on the winning team.
There's another thing here, Mike, that we need to discuss, is the fact that Trinity and Tracy are in this tournament. They want to be treated as equals. They're going to be treated as equals. We've heard how...
Oh, yeah, boy, we heard enough this week about Annika Sorenstam.
Absolutely.
And the PGA Tour, yeah. I guess it's a similar situation here. Trinity and Tracy, they've asked for this opportunity. They want to wrestle men.
They wanted to be a part of the draw there where the NWA TNA were hand-picking the teams. They asked to be in it. Of course, Tracy was in that gauntlet. And here they are.
Quick heads up for our fans.
On an equal basis. For
our fans in Australia and New Zealand, Jeff Jarrett will be defending his NWA World Heavyweight title this Sunday night against WWA champion Sting. The match will be part of the WWA The Reckoning pay-per-view and can be seen live Sunday night on Main Event pay-per-view in Australia and New Zealand. We remind you that you should check your local listings for the exact time in your area to our fans in Australia and New Zealand.
David Young takes control right here.
Against the former X Division champ, Kid Cash. And as soon as I say former X Division champ, I think of that luchador. This mystery luchador who's what cost him like 3 straight weeks. Cost him the X Division title.
Absolutely.
Cost him the Anarchy in the Asylum match. And cost him a match against Ron the Truth Killings.
I'll tell you another thing, too, it's got my curiosity up is the fact that Desire came out here with David Young. I mean, even Sonny Saki alluded to it. There's something going on there.
I mean, we've seen that David Young has been going out of his way to make sure that Desire's okay over the course of the past couple of weeks.
He obviously carries a torch.
He's been looking out for her. Now that you mention it, I have noticed that.
Kid Cash, not a crowd favorite here, Mike.
Yeah, hardly.
But he's a heck of a wrestler.
Explosive move there to take David Young down to the mat and gets a 2 count with the near fall before Young gets right back to his feet.
How about that kick that Young did to both sides of the face there with his feet to get out there? Oh, David Young has got such power.
He's got the size, he's got the weight advantage here over Kid Cash, and at least to this point he's been using it, but now it's time for Kid Cash to use the technique with the deep arm drag takeovers.
Now I'm noticing that Trinity's holding out her hand for the tag. Will Cash give her a chance to get in the ring? You just never know. Cash has such a disdain for women in general.
And he teases the tag, but does not tag her in, and then turns around, and it did cost him. The showboating of Kid Cash cost him because David Young nailed him with the clothesline.
Did you see the grin on Trinity's face when that happened? Kind of like, well, it didn't have to be that way. Oh, David Young, here's the power. Oh, man.
And goes for the pin. And gets a 2 count. Wow, just sheer power, just raw power right there by David Young.
We talk about the spine buster that he has. I've not seen hardly anybody survive that once he uses it. He just has such force. I mean, he just perfected a way of doing it to where he can just slam them down with such force that I talk to people that have faced it, and they're just discombobulated. They're just basically like unconscious for a few seconds. They can't get their wits about them. Oh, look at the agility of Cash. Oh, he's so good at that, Mike.
We talk about David Young being the master of the spine buster. Same can be said for Kid Cash and the Hurricane Rana. He connects with that first, follows up with the DDT.
That was absolutely beautiful. Kid Cash. What a great ex-champion he was. He held that title for so long. Of course, many will say that he held it because of Trinity. And I think that's where the animosity started with Cash.
We see that David Young in the corner with Tracy, and the tag was in. The tag was made, I guess, according to the referee. And now she's legal in against Kid Cash and just slapped the taste right out of his mouth.
Oh, she's forced. She wanted to mess with the big boys. She's forced to have to do it, Mike. Oh, wait a minute. Did Cash actually tag in Trinity?
And he grabs her right by the hair and gets right in her face.
Oh, man. He's got some kind of a spell over her, though. What a move, though.
Cross arm breaker, and she gets right back to her feet, rings the arm, and then Tracy stops her in her tracks with a knee to the midsection. Oh.
Well, Tracy's got fire. Nobody's going to deny that. I mean, she's... Since the day she came in here, think of the first time she made an entrance. Threw Lollipop out of the cage.
Yeah.
She got the attention of TNA.
Certainly did, and what an impact she's had. Charges, but wow, Trinity able to get the clothesline.
I'll tell you what.
Drive her down to the mat.
Trinity's probably got so much aggression inside of her because of what she's having to do. Look at her. Look at the agility of Trinity, Mike.
Double springboard and then arm drags her across the ring.
Oh, again, look at this.
Flying head scissors takeover by Trinity.
I can understand why she wants to be out there in the men's tournament, because anything they can do, she can do better.
Tracy to the corner, makes the tag to David Young. Oh!
Don't forget you're in a tag team match here, Trinity.
Yeah, a mixed tag team match, most importantly. Well,
Cash
quick pin attempt. Go, David Young, there's the power.
I mean, he just... It was like flicking a fly.
Charges across and spears Trinity.
Here it is.
Here's the pin.
One,
here's two. No! Amazing.
Well, this is the woman who rides stunt motorcycles for a living.
And again, to reiterate, it was Trinity and it was Tracy who agreed to be in this match.
Absolutely.
It's their mindset that they want to wrestle the men and prove that they can compete.
Well, seems to be what's going around these days. Oh, man, wait a minute. Did you see Trinity do that, Mike?
I'm not sure I believe it, but I did see it.
Oh, my gosh. I'd love to see that again. There was any chance. Unbelievable. The action just too much. That was something else. Oh, Cash has got Tracy. Oh, just...
Yeah, it's that old story. They want to get in there with the men. They're going to be treated like the men, like we've been talking about the whole match. Kid Cash charges with her clothesline. Wow. Nailed Tracy. Again, it's part of the deal.
She's paying the price for putting the Ben Gay in a strategic place, isn't she, Mike?
No kidding. Is he going to go for the moneymaker? Sure looks like it. Wait a minute. What's going on? He's got the moneymaker.
The first time, shame on me. The second time, shame on you.
It's that mystery luchador.
Next week, the mystery will be revealed. Because next week, it comes down to you and me.
You heard it! The luchador made the challenge next week!
Cash. Oh! Tracy in the ring. Chair shot. Spinebuster. 1, 2.
It's over! Kid Cash again, Mike.
4 straight weeks. 4 straight weeks.
Next week.
Wow, challenge issued to Kid Cash from the mystery luchador.
The mystery will be revealed.
Bottom line, however, David Young and Tracy, they advance in the Asylum Alliance Tournament.
Think about it, though.